Today I'm going to show you guys how to create an energy drink commercial that looks like this. So first off, before starting, I want to thank everybody for the amazing support my channel has had. I've actually just reached over 50K subscribers on YouTube and almost 30K subscribers on Instagram. And so with that being said, I'm doing a giveaway on both of them. I'm going to be giving away a shirt that I've designed, not this one, but another shirt that's really cool. It's going to be a surprise. But the giveaway is if you comment on this video on YouTube, and whoever has the funniest comment at the end of the week, I will pick the winner and I'll be sending them one of my new design shirts. And also, if you're not following me on Instagram, if you go follow me on Instagram and you comment on the same video there with the funniest comment, whoever wins gets one of my design shirts. So thank you guys again for the support, and I can't wait to share it with you. All right, today we're filming for Sneak Energy. And what we're doing is I really wanted to play with a whole different concept of something that I haven't seen or thought of before and use. I've had this Jib 1 for a while now and I just haven't used it. And that's a lesson to learn, is don't buy equipment because you think it's cool if you're not gonna use it. And so I have to make an excuse to use it. And so we got the Jib 1, which is really cool. It is a really cool piece of equipment. I just haven't had time to use it yet, by Edelkrone. And what I'm doing is we're doing this kind of like elevator sequence because there's 7 different flavors that they sent us and they're all very specific. And the one we're shooting right now is strawberry watermelon. And my whole thought process is we're gonna have the jib or the camera go from a black motion, go reveal, go to black again, and then reveal, go to black again for each flavor. And so each flavor is gonna be in this whole different scenario, kind of like an elevator with floors. And so what we're doing is we got black paper right here to block out as our, what is that called? It's called frame transition blocking. And we're using these to do that. We got black paper here and here, and it looks like a small slit, but once you're in the camera, it's actually pretty wide and very open. Then we have right here our Aperture 300D with the light dome, and then also a grid, and that's giving our our key light, and we have it pretty straight on, so it's filling up a lot. Then we also have back here, I'm sure Kendall will love to come back here in a second, but it's kind of complicated. Let's jump to the back. So not to make things overly complicated, but what we're doing is we're having our product right here on the drill in the center. And then obviously what we've done is taken a lot of black skewers. I don't know why that just shut off. Sorry, weird. We've taken a lot of black skewers and we put our strawberries and watermelon hanging in all different positions. And hopefully what I'm gonna do in post is remove them, right? And what we're doing is we have a diffusion up here. So this is our top diffusion. Sorry, it's very hard. We don't have much space in our house, but I have a top diffusion up here with the 300D pointing down. This is just giving it a nice even top light to really cover everything. And then if she spins to her right, we have a Godox on a Fresnel, and that's acting as our backlight. We also put a piece of paper towel there because it was just too harsh. So we wanted to diffuse it just a smidge of Ruski. And this has taken us about like 6 hours to set up the first shot. So we're going pretty good, I would say. We have our black background, which we're trying not to light at all, which is a Savage backdrop, just paper. And then we have this on a stand. We have styrofoam to hold our sticks. And we're just literally just stabbing things and hanging things by wire. It looks like a war zone in here, but for what we've shot so far, we're actually pretty happy with the shot. We have our key points set on the jib. And so we have one up here that's pointing, and then one down here that's pointing up like that. So what I'm trying to do is really have a parallax effect, but not from side to side, from top to bottom, which I think is cool and unique and different. So the jib is, I'm gonna go really fast. We have it actually in a very slower motion, but I'll show you guys what fast looks like really fast. So it pops up like that, and then it's gonna drop down like that. It's gonna catch that and then drop back down, boom. And like I said, these are covering the shot, so it's only this little window. And then I'm rocking the Canon 1DX Mark III with the Sigma Art 35, and then a circular polarizer to cut out our glare. And this is on the Head Plus, and then we have it on obviously the Jib 1, and then I have it on my Satchel Flow Tech tripod legs because those are super strong. And the problem is with the Satchel Flow Tech is that has a dip in it, so we built our own little jimmy rig of metal that I cut, and then we drilled a hole and then we cut it and then put some duct tape around it so it would not kill anybody, and it's holding pretty well, I'd have to say. All right, so the next flavor that we're doing is blue raspberry. And so what we did is we just took a bunch of raspberries, spray painted them blue, and now we're doing the same exact shot. We added in a little bit more pool noodles just to stab in right here to hold these up, but we're happy with it. Now we're gonna move on to sour apple, which we just took some green apples and we're gonna spray paint them green, greener. Our lighting and camera settings actually has stayed the same for pretty much all of these shots, and that is why I'm not showing the settings on every single shot that we do, because they have not changed. This is Purple Storm, and what we decided for this, we thought it'd be a little fun to get some cotton balls that are clouds, and then we have our Aperture Nova 300 that we added in, and we're put that on the lightning effect and put 3 purple gels on there, so it's just creating these flashes as lightning hitting the clouds. So it's purple lightning, right? And then we have the rain happening, and then depending on how good I can track, I might add some lightning in post to the final shot. But I think it's gonna be kind of cool. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We haven't really changed anything. Setup's still the same, the lighting's still the same besides the Aperture Nova 300 in there. And then we're using this water bottle like I did in my Kraken video, just pointing it up like that. Obviously not trying to hit the diffuser, but to create rain. And I think it looked pretty cool. I think we liked it. We weren't sure what the cotton balls would look like, but they look pretty cool on the camera. They're not bad. So for the last 2 flavors, Cherry Bomb and Stealth, I knew that I was gonna have to add in post some different VFX and ideas to really make these flavors stand out for what they were. And so the one is actually using cherries with the Cherry Bomb fuse, and I knew that wasn't gonna last some time, and having the Stealth disappear. So what I did is I took both of those shots separately and just had them by themselves, and then I took one more shot with a clear slate so I could use that to manipulate and take the product in and out while matching up with the background still. We decided early on is that we're gonna do the Cherry Bomb separately because I only have 2 fuses, which we just pulled out of fireworks that I obscured in a legal state and did not bring them back into California, just the fuses for this. And what we're doing is we took regular cherries, pulled out the stems, and now put fuses inside there. And we just switched everything to a green screen, kept everything the same from overnight, kept all of our positioning points, and we're gonna light it. Hopefully it's gonna do the whole thing, and then we're gonna add that into the Cherry Bomb shot with multiple and doubling them up and blah, blah, blah. We don't know how long these fuses last, so hopefully this works. So we ran into a little issue with our fuses being they would light too fast for the whole sequence, and that they burn out before even making the camera made its halfway of its movement, or exactly halfway. I think it burnt out. And so what me and Kevin were thinking is that if it is at 60 frames going and that's only halfway, if we double the speed on the camera movement but then of the jib, and then went to 120 frames, even though that's at 1080, which is fine because we don't need the cherries that big. I can still green screen out the 1080p cherries at 120 frames, which actually doubles up the speed. And if we're moving it fast enough, which it did, it actually made it all the way down to the bottom. then technically once we slow it down, it should be at the same speed movement with the jib as the regular cherry bomb can was, if that makes any sense. Math. So what we did here is, I'm thinking this is gonna be the opening shot. We wanted to start with something, and we took the C-stand head or arm, and we put it onto a light stand to get a little bit lower. Then I took a skewer, we put it into here, glued it, and then what we're doing now is just going like this, swinging it in, rotating, and pretending to pour. So it's gonna swing in, and we're gonna try to swing in from both sides. So it starts, and then the jib's gonna start up top and then drop behind this right here and go pour. And now we're gonna do our pouring shot separately. I want to show you a little bit of the editing process that I did with the Purple Storm flavor. I brought the clip into After Effects, and after using simple wire removal to get rid of all the wires, which I'm not going to actually show because I have done in a lot of my other tutorials, and it's very easy just to go into one of those other tutorials and I want to save time. What I did is I created a new solid layer, and then I brought in the Saber plugin tool. And the Saber plugin tool is from Video Copilot, and it's a really powerful tool. From there, I adjusted the colors and the shape of the Saber tool by using a mask. Then what I did was I duplicated that multiple times and created different sizes and different starting and stopping points to really make it look like a lightning storm. After that, I brought it into Premiere, and I just used time remapping and created an S-curve on the start and stop, and just started adjusting that until I was happy with it coming in fast, slowing down, and leaving out fast to blend into the next shots. And I'm pretty happy with the end result. All right, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial and this gave you a new way to look at creating another product video. If you like this or don't like it, or if you enjoy my videos at all, I really hope that you can comment, share, like, subscribe, and keep supporting this channel. I'm really enjoying this process, and until next time.